Hello again everybody, Gazbeard here. We're back in, as always, the Mystery Lake Camp office. We've just been out looking for the deer that we winged a day or two ago and we still can't find him. The weather's turned against us, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a few arrows and put them into store, and we'll then go out and have another look for him. We're just waiting for the clock to get past midday and for the wind to die down. Still sounds pretty blowy out there. Right, so that's 4.5 arrows done. 4.5 hours done. Let's just
find food.
Reduce the weight we're carrying by dropping these arrows. And we're carrying an extra. No, we're not. We've got 7 arrowheads, we've got 6 shafts, we've got 21 feathers, so we actually need one more shaft. There's one left. There we are. So we can make another 7 arrows. We do need to repair that hacksaw before we go out, and these bows are getting desperately low. I don't think there's anything we can do to them to recondition them. I've never tried it before. Let's just have a look. Yeah, there's no actions to recondition them. So we want to repair the hacksaw. Let's just do that. Yep, you do. There we are, hacksaw's back to 100%. We can drop that toolkit. Right, we need something to eat. That's absolutely certain. And we need a drink. We've only got one piece of meat left out here. I'm going to eat it regardless. I'm going to take a drink. Now our bows are pretty weak. There is a possibility they will break if we use them. We don't have our deer up there. So I'm going to go down onto the lake and I'm going to pick a fight with a wolf if there's one there. And it's time now to harvest these cattails as well. Because without any meat, we're getting back to a day one situation. Although we're obviously in better shape than day one because we've got better clothing, we've got the bow and so on and so forth. The other reason for coming out this way is there's always the possibility that injured deer doubled back onto the lake and collapsed on the lake. Although I don't believe that's what he did. Just check the time of day, it's getting pretty close to sunset. We don't want to wander too far from home. There's a wolf out there. Let's go and aggro this wolf. Not much meat on a wolf, but it's better than nothing. Could be anywhere between 3 and 7 kilos. This is a good opportunity to use that piece of dodgy meat that we've been saving up as a decoy. Oh, it gave him the rabbit. Straight down the throat on the wolf. Right, like I said, not a lot of meat on a wolf. If we use the hunting knife, 1 hour to harvest that. Let's just do it.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Right, let's get back to the camp office. Between the rabbit and the wolf, that'll give us a day or two's meat and the opportunity to try and find that deer. But I think we've got one last chance at finding that deer, and then we've got to give up on him. So, actually, I'm going to get rid of that hide first. We'll probably need to use the lantern. Yeah. Out here should be good to drop the pelt. It's good enough. I'll drop the guts in here to cure. Right, head back outside. And extinguish the lantern. And put it down there. Get round into here and we'll drop the wolf meat. There we go. Kilo. Put that on there. Put that on there. Put that on there. Harvest that rabbit. He's a fatty.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
There's the kilo. We'll drop that. Oh, God's sake. Go on, get that. We'll get the fire started. We'll add a stick to it to give it a bit of duration, and then we'll find a piece of stronger firewood to put on it. give it the cooking time. Oh, come on, fire. Burn, burn, burn. There we go. So we just add another stick to it. That lets us turn round, pick up a piece of cedar to put on it. Hour 27, 53 minutes on the wolf meat. We'll get that one started. We'll do the same to this one. Come on, fire. There we go. That did it. Add a stick. Pick up a piece of cedar. Add the piece of cedar. 53 minutes, 28 minutes on the rabbit. Oh dear. That gives us a little bit of a dilemma because we want to harvest the hide. 24 minutes, that's okay. Harvest that. It's got 1 minute till ready. Just eat that piece of rabbit straight away. And then if we can drop, well, that piece of rabbit's bigger, we'll drop that one first. 13 minutes, 22 minutes, 11. Can we get the gut harvested out of that rabbit? 8 minutes, yes we can. We can drop that as well. And of course it's buried itself in there. Put that there so we can eat that piece of rabbit. Put that wolf meat on there, 12 minutes. Take them. That on there. I'll add one more stick to that just to be sure.
The pack is getting kind of heavy.
And in fact, we can put that on there. We'll make a litre on there. Take that. What we'll do is we'll go and drop that wolf meat round the corner. And we'll drop the full kilos here. So if we just pass time for that one to be, we need 24 minutes to boil, there's only 21 on the fire. Add a stick, bring it up to 31. Take that, take that. Add 2 sticks on there. Put another half litre in each of them.
Close my eyes.
Sounds like an aurora coming up. Last time on that. take that water, put that back over there. Last time till boiled, it needs 36. Oh, it is boiled. That's boiled. That's got 14 minutes. Right. How many calories have we got in this? 928. So it's perfect to just eat that small piece of wolf. Like that. Take a drink. There we are. So now we can go up to the snow shelter. Repair it. 2 sticks. There we are. Get into it. There we are. And it's heading towards sleepy time, so we can just go immediately for a sleep. And we'll put in a full 8 hours and get a good sleep. It's not quite sunrise. We're still a little bit tired, so let's just sleep an extra hour. Get rid of that last bit of fatigue. See if the weather improves while we're doing it. Well, it's a bit windier, but it's clearer.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Yeah. Let's just drop these sticks here. And what we'll do, because this weather's quite punishing, we'll eat that kilo of wolf. We'll take a drink. And then we'll head indoors to do some more work on the arrows until the weather settles. We've also got the rabbit pelt and rabbit gut to drop. Try that again. There we are. Right, let's get some arrows done while we're waiting for that weather to break. We've got enough to make 7 arrows, so if we do a pair of them, when the weather's closed right in, it's still running bad. And it's still running bad. It's early afternoon now. I have a feeling the weather's improved, so let's drop off the arrows that we've just made. Our bows are getting into really desperate shape now. Right, do we need fed and water? Well, watered we can do something with. But I would prefer not to do anything. So, what was I going to say? Prefer not to do anything with the food side of life until we find that deer. there's our deer. He's come back at last. That's not the one that we injured the other day. That's the camp office deer. He seems to have dropped into that hollow. I don't want him to run to the left, so I'm sliding left. There he is. Now we've spooked him. We're going to have a real devil of a job getting a shot on him. Went right past his nose. Right at his feet. So we got 3 arrows around that middle tree. We're not going to get a better shot at him today. I need to wait for him to settle down and come back.
Anything right about now.
The other one went this side of the tree. Alright, where is it? See, it didn't draw until we'd walked past it. He's gone away up there. Is he coming down? Or is he... He wants to come down, doesn't he? And the only crows that are audible are this little group above the dead guy in front of the camp office. Coming to mid-afternoon. I don't think we're going to get away over there today to find that deer, so I guess we've lost it. Our only hope is that it came back down onto the lake. And we took out that wolf yesterday, so I'm willing to take a wander around this side of the lake and see if we can find it. In fact, I want to start getting a move on. Not just because of the time of day within the game, but because of the length of the video. I'd like to get it found, get it harvested. Oh, a couple of sticks, always worth picking up. And there's no sign of the deer on this end of the lake at all. Unless they're around this corner. Not seeing any sign of wildlife at all. I can hear songbirds but no crows. So I'm guessing that we've now lost both the deer and the arrow. And that is disappointing.
Horse.
And I'm stocking up on the cattails because it may be that that's our only food source within a day or two, because the animals are not respawning. And that's kind of surprising considering we spent a week in the muskeg. I thought they would have respawned while we were gone and filled up the zone, but they haven't. So what we're going to do, it's coming up towards bedtime. If we get back to the camp office quickly, we can get another arrow done. Get that checked off the list of jobs to be done. And then we do a mixed meal of cattails and meat. And bed down for the night. Put the bow away. We've probably got just about enough light to make one, maybe two arrows. Nice, would be nice to get the last three of those done. I don't think we'll have enough daylight to do it. Let's just try for it. It's going to tell us we need light. No, it did let us do it. That's excellent. Right, so that's the workbench. Open the drawer.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, so we need to move 3 across into here. That's the drawer actually full. Can't handle anymore.
So hungry.
But we definitely need to think about these bows. So we're going to need to make bows tomorrow. Might need to harvest that arrow and remake it. It's not a problem, we've got enough shafts. Right, there's the windows. The camp office door should be about there. There it is. So, just going to throw that kilo of meat down. I'm then going to take a good drink. And I'm going to head into the snow shelter. Actually, I'm going to repair it first. One stick takes 3 minutes. Right, in we get. We're almost tired enough to sleep till dawn. So let's just check our calories. 816 would be enough to get us through the night, but I'm going to eat a couple of cattails just to make sure that we've got the calories. Once again, just take a sip of water. There we go. And use the camp menu, use the sleeping bag, and we're going to go for a 10-hour sleep. And this is going to be the end of the video. We've run out of time again. Wow. And that's the Friday video out the way. The weekend is here. Hurrah! The weekend with Gazbeard on Twitch and YouTube. What more could you ask for? Wonderful stuff. So, that said, give the video a like, please, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you tomorrow for more of The Long Dark, and don't forget, on Sunday mornings now, we also have an episode of Banished, which is a bonus video during the week, and there'll be more of these early morning videos coming up on different games, but we'll be reserving the late afternoon slot for the Long Dark playthroughs. So, thanks for being here. I'll see you again tomorrow for the next one. Have a great weekend and take care. From me, as always, it's not goodbye, it's bye for now.